Hey everyone, the patch notes for Season 15 were released. We're going to start off by taking a look at some of the balancing updates here. Start off with the balance updates. We got crate rotations. The Mastiff is returning to the floor. The RE45 enters the crate with disruptor rounds. The gold weapon rotation is going to be the R301, Devotion, 3030 repeater, EVA 8, Prowler burst. The R301 and Flatline are going to be getting the Anvil receiver drop again. Double tap trigger for the EVA 8 and G7 is increased rarity to a legendary. What that's going to do for the G7 is increase its recoil. If you're using the turbocharger on the Devotion or Havoc, your damage is going to be reduced by 1 when equipped, but that kind of makes up for it when you consider the rate of fire. Hammer point rounds for the Mozambique, P2020 and RE45 have been removed from floor loot and crafting bundles. The boosted loader for the Hemlock and Wingman was also removed from floor loot and crafting bundle. Kinetic feeder for the Peacekeeper and Triple Take no longer exists. It was removed from the floor loot and crafting bundles. The new crafter rotation is going to be the Peacekeeper and Spitfire entering the crafter, while the Havoc and P2020 return to floor loot. Rampage LMG, when you first pick it up from a supply drop, it starts out charged, and they also removed heat decay over time. Rampage and Sentinel can now recharge before the previous charge has expired. For the Mastiff, they increased the ammo capacity from 4 to 5, it widened the blast pattern, your damage per bullet was reduced from 14 to 11, we're going to see a lot less damage coming from that. The projectile growth was also reduced, reload can now be cancelled with ADS, which is kind of a benefit. In case somebody rolls up on you, you can quickly shoot them. The RE45 had a damage increase by 2 ticks, and the disruptor rounds can now be put on them, which increases damage against shields by 30%, so we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more play with the RE45 this season. L-Star reduced recoil at the beginning of the pattern. Stow animations adjusted to better match timings. Volt SMG reduced projectile speed and increased projectile gravity. I'm not really sure what the projectile gravity affects, but we'll see it's a nerf or a buff as the season goes on here. Triple Take's rate of fire is increased from 1.2 to 1.35, and the choke charge time was reduced from 1.1 to 0.75. With that choke time being reduced, you're going to see a tighter spread and a faster rate of fire with that increase. The R99 is also getting a little buff here, with the blue magazine going from size 24 to 25. And the purple jumping from 27 to 28. The Peacekeeper projectile growth has been reduced, and on all Battle Royale maps, Ring 1 pre-shrink time went from 60 seconds to 90 seconds. Quality of life updates. They updated the UI tab navigation system and presentation, various menus to use the updated tab navigation system. Ziplines can now be pinged from a distance. They decrease the time required to pick up 2 teammates' banners. So if you have them right next to each other, you grab the first one, it should let you grab the second one and cancel that initial animation. Here's the bug fixes that they fixed on this patch. If you'd like to, you can pause this video and take a look at all of them. The dev team is also introducing an opt-in beta feature to support for DirectX 12 on PC. The only downside out of all of this is that there were no legend changes. Typically every season, what I look forward to are those legend changes. A couple things I'd like to add into this video is that on the firing range, all legends are now unlocked, so you got the ability to test legends before you own them. That'll give people a little more idea if they'd like to buy a legend. And then for ranked, the entry requirement has jumped from level 10 to 20. Hopefully this prevents a lot of people hopping on brand new accounts and going right into ranked. They're also adding stickers, which are a brand new cosmetic that they're introducing in this season, which allows you to equip stickers to healing items. It does no benefit to gameplay, but gives people a little more options if they'd like to have more of a cosmetic look on their healing items. They've also added gifting. Whether you're introducing a new friend to Apex Legends or welcoming back an old one, you can now share gifts via the gifting system, which allows you to purchase bundles or cosmetics in the store tab for your in-game friends. New Legend Catalyst has also been introduced. Her passive is to reinforce stores, strengthening them, and locking them to enemy spaces where doors have been destroyed and can also be reinforced. With that passive, she can reinforce up to 2 doors. If the door's been completely broken, she can also reinforce that. But in order to get through a completely broken door that's been reinforced, you have to break it. Her tactical is Piercing Spikes. Throw out a patch of ferrofluid, which turns into spikes when enemies are near. Catalyst also remains immune to enemy spikes. She can throw out up to 3. She only has 2 on her cooldown, but she can throw out up to 3 of these. And then these can also be destroyed by the enemy. As soon as the enemy gets close, a little orb will appear off of the spikes, and if they shoot that, it can break the spikes. Catalyst's ult is Dark Veil. It raises a permeable wall of ferrofluid. Enemies who walk through it will be slowed and partially blinded for a brief time. To end things off, as you all know, the new map for Season 15 is Broken Moon. Let me know what you guys think about the new map in the comments below. Personally, it's a little big for my liking, but I'm slowly getting used to it the more I play it. The zip rails are an awesome feature for traveling. But just feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.